And they're off. Ice Rain in order for Porky, unbeknownst to me, in between horses has early foot as well, and Dinosaur Ben on the far outside. Here's Peachy Keen, will pick a spot just in behind the leaders near the inside now. Take it over to the rail there is Peachy Keen and Why Mumbo out wide trailing in a compact field as they round that first turn, and they're led by Order for Porky, pressed along by unbeknownst to me in between horses as they journey now with 6 furlongs left to go. Ice Rain is coming to join as well, and Dinosaur Ben is also right there, and Why Mumbo, and Peachy Keen is patient in last. Ice Rain is taking the lead. Ice Rain now in front, 3/4 of a length. From second is Dinosaur Ben. The outside is Why Mumbo. Order for Porky back fourth, and then unbeknownst to me, second last position, and Peachy Keen still about 5.5 from that leader, who is Ice Rain. Ice Rain leads the way heading into the far turn. Ice Rain a half mile out, leads 3/4 of a length from Dinosaur Ben and Why Mumbo in third position. Order for Porky is next, and unbeknownst to me, Peachy Keen ridden along to catch up now for the back of the pack. Still 8 to close in with 3 furlongs left to go. Ice Rain a narrow lead from Dinosaur Ben there on the outside. Another 3. Order for Porky is third, and unbeknownst to me, followed by Why Mumbo's tailing off. Peachy Keen down to the inside, driven, still plenty to do. Into the stretch, and it's Dinosaur Ben. Dinosaur Ben takes over from Ice Rain. Dinosaur Ben, that final furlong. Dinosaur Ben shifting over toward that rail. Leads it now, length and a half in front. Order for Porky, resurgent on the outside. Here comes Order for Porky. Order for Porky on the outside at Dinosaur Ben. Dinosaur Ben trying to hold off Order for Porky. Order for Porky. Order for Porky wins from Dinosaur Ben by a half length. Ice Rain was third, unbeknownst to me, and Peachy Keen. And they're off. Kid Can Run, right from the rail to lead. Pirates Palace and No Imagination out 3 deep, and Speechin' and Teachin' moving up on the far outside there is Speechin' and Teachin'. Pirates Palace on the inside, the 2 going on. Pirates Palace out of the inside, eager leader leads it about a neck from Speechin' and Teachin' outside. Another 3 back, and Kid Can Run back in third. No Imagination, and tip your hat to that in the second flight up there, 3 wide within 4 of the early pace. And Gold Fellow, the favorite, is last with 6 furlongs left to go. Charging down the backstretch run now, and it's Pirates Palace trying to settle down up front. Leads at 3/4 of a length from Speechin' and Teachin'. Tip your hat to that. Moving up third position, then Kid Can Run. Back inside there, then No Imagination racing fifth. It's another 8 or 9 lengths back, and Goldfellows way back now. Pirates Palace still that leader from Speechin' and Teachin', ridden along second, a half mile out from the line. And Tip Your Hat to That is looming up there third position, and No Imagination is in fourth. Kid Can Run, and double digits back down to Goldfellow. Far turn run, Pirates Palace still kicking on, but Tip Your Hat to That makes a move to second now. The outside is No Imagination, just picking up third from the tired Speechin' and Teachin'. Another 5 and Kid Can Run. And way back, Goldfellow just not into it. Top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. Pirates Palace, some tip your hat to that, leads by 2. It is Pirates Palace who turns in. Pirates Palace now driven by 3 lengths from Tip Your Hat to That. And so they're 8 or 9 back, and No Imagination is third, coming to the last furlong. Eclipse Award-winning Outstanding Apprentice Alexander Crispin keeping Pirates Palace going strong. Pirates Palace now by 6. Tip Your Hat to That did best, but second best to Pirates Palace. Pirates Palace to win by 5 or so at the finish. Tip Your Hat to That was second, and Speechin' and Teachin' and No Imagination. Minute ready for the Rainbow Pick 6. 1 turn mile, second wire finish. And they're off. Red Hot Kitten and also Ranchar up there with Early Lick, and the outside is Totally Perfect away running in third position, and MJ's Lady. Here's So Who's Back placed in mid-pack, and Imagine Victory another 6 or so back, and Malice in the Palace and Why Not You is in the back, some 17 lengths off the pace of Ranchar. Ranchar, the solo leader by 2 lengths from Red Hot Kitten in second, and Totally Perfect. MJ's Lady traveling in fourth position, about 7 lengths from the lead. Imagine Victory saving ground. Is So Who's Back, Malice in the Palace, and Why Not You still 8th and last. A long way to come now. Heading into the far turn, Ranchar unopposed up front leads it by 2 from Red Hot Kitten, and Totally Perfect on the inside. MJ's Lady getting a bit closer now with 4.5 to close in on Ranchar as they round that far turn. Here's Imagine Victory, who's 5th at an even pace at this point, and then So Who's Back and Malice in the Palace, and Why Not You trailing the field. About 3 furlongs left to go. Ranchar in charge. MJ's Lady making a solid bid from second. Now Imagine Victory swings off the inside, mounting a rally from 5th and 4th on the outside, and moving up extreme outside is Imagine Victory, but MJ's Lady is taken over from Ranchar with a quarter of a mile to go. Imagine Victory driven toward the center of the track. They've got furlong and a half left to go to the second finish line. MJ's Lady in front, but Imagine Victory and Alex Crispin on the outside driving up there. Even terms now. 1/8 of a mile left to go. MJ's Lady kicks again from Imagine Victory. MJ's Lady, Imagine Victory, and between horses, Malice in the Palace trying to get up for third at a close photo for third. Here's MJ's Lady, Kelly Rubley with a double. And they're off. Kennygram from Mongo, instigated in Girls Love Me out for the early advantage. An air token away in fourth, and trailing is Zaya as they move down the chute to the main portion of the track for their 1 mile journey, second wire finish. Candygram for Mongo take it in hand to try to slow it up there. Instigated on the inside. Candygram for Mongo and Rosado just leading now. Half length in front from Instigated at the rail. Girls Love Me has been taken outside of the clear in third position. Air Token is in fourth and just 4 lengths off that leader. And Zaya is in the back of the pack. 5/8 of a mile left to run. Candygram for Mongo from Girls Love Me getting closer from the outside. Just 3/4 of a length behind now. Here's Air Token. Air Token out there. The 2-path and the inside is Instigated. They've got 4 to make up on Candygram for Mongo. Who's nursed along so far. From Girls Love Me, Air Token. Instigated 4th to the inside. And Zaya ridden along in the back of the pack. Midpoint on that turn. Candygram for Mongo. Girls Love Me. Air Token looming just in behind the lead now. 1.5 from the front. Has to find a way between horses at the top of the stretch or stay down inside there. Into the stretch with 1/4 of a mile left to go. And Girls Love Me tries to quicken up on the outside of Candygram for Mongo. Air Token now finds room between horses and is Instigated unseated Carrasco there. Instigated unseated Carrasco down to the last furlong. Girls Love Me. Air Token on the inside. This favorite's in for a battle from Girls Love Me. Air Token. Girls Love Me. Girls Love Me. Air Token. Girls Love Me. Air Token was second. And then it was Candygram from Mongo third. Pat's Factor. 2-1 Pat's Factor. And they're off. Count the shells, Pat's Factor. Inject the light, solid beginning. Here's Ferocious Storm showing some speed. And Gosh up the rail in the second group of horses. Now Pat's Factor will settle, and the leader is Count the Shells. Next is Lucian, has traveled 6 from the front in Favorite Image. And last is Manklin Creek. Got to pick it up from last now, and some 13 off that leader. Count the Shells up front. Count the Shells leads Inject the Light a little more than a length, with Gosh third inside. And Ferocious Storm is in fourth. Lucian trying to make some progress 3 wide of the track, and they're followed by Pat's Factor. Then it's back to Favorite Image, and Manklin Creek saving ground last now with 8 or 9 to close in. Far turn run, Count the Shells in front from Inject the Light. Lucian continues to move forward to the outside, and Gosh down to the rail. Ferocious Storm is under pressure to stay pace. Another 3. Pat's Factor driving but not doing much has dropped back to second last position, passed by Manklin Creek, and Favorite Image trails the field top of the stretch. Charlie Marquez and Count the Shells is nursed them along so far, now kicks away, opens up 2.5 with 1 furlong left to go. Inject the Light is second, and Gosh down to the inside. Luciano the center of the track lingering along with a 16th left to go. Count the Shells, and Charlie Marquez with a double. Count the Shells all the way to win by 5 at the finish. Inject the Light, and it was Gosh third, and Lucian and Manklin Creek. Wings of Fire. And they're off. Buddy Sunset Hot Choice is asked for early speed. Villamora moving up on the inside and looking for Candy as part of the pace as well. It's a break of about 5 lengths back, and the outside Scarlet Tanager followed by Toma and Solea is last of them all. Solea has to run from last as Villamora gets away. Villamora from looking for Candy by a couple of lengths into the turn from Hot Choice. Scarlet Tanager is in fourth. Toma ridden along at the rail, and Bodhi Sunset and Solea last still. Midpoint of the turn, Villamora gliding along now, a half dozen lengths in front from Hot Choice in second and looking for Candy, and Scarlet Tanager trying to advance well 3 wide for a share. Back to Bodhi Sunset and Toma, and Solea still last. Into the stretch, Villamora and Crujo kicking on for home now. They've got a 5-length lead on Hot Choice. Scarlet Tanager out in the center of the track, and Bodhi Sunset. Solea, who is last, is now beginning to run, but time is running out. But here comes Solea on the inside, and here comes Scarlet Tanager on the outside. Scarlet Tanager, Solea from last to first. It's Solea and Crispin for a double. From Scarlet Tanager second, Hot Choice was third. Then Bodhi's Sunset, Villamora or Toma. Six Mariana Ginger, even on Trunk of Money. And they're off. Trunk of Money off to a sharp beginning. Bunting's going to test early. The inside is Decoupage in third. And between is the great Dance and Mariana Ginger. And Deep Red trailing now 8 lengths off the speed as Bunting gets away a bit. Bunting from Trunk of Money. Bunting about a length from Trunk of Money. Here's Dance out of the clear. Close third. Decoupage fourth of the inside. And Mariana Ginger is about 4 off the speed. And last is Deep Red still. Far turn run where it's Bunting the leader from Dance. The inside is Trunk of Money right to third position. Then it is Decoupage. Mariana Ginger pressure to stay on, and trailing is still Deep Red yet to move out of last. A quarter of a mile to go. They're at the top of the stretch. Bunting is the leader. Dance and Trunk of Money and Decoupage in fourth. Deep Red saving ground now, trying to advance to the back of the pack. Into the stretch for a long and a half left to go. Bunting is the leader. Trunk of Money willingly near the inside, and Dance and Deep Red is shifted off the rail to try to run on late as well. Center track is Decoupage. Wide open affair. Here's Deep Red on the outside, closing along with Decoupage. Bunting's trying to hold Deep Red. Deep Red gets there. Deep Red from Decoupage in a thrilling finish. Bunting was third, and then Trunk of Money. Minute 10:87. Running time. 3 Malibu Beauty. And off in the Stronach 5. Good beginning for Taylor's Chrome, but she'll be allowed to settle. And here on the inside comes Chloe Rose to try to claim the lead, and Love in Her Eyes has got speed, though. Love in Her Eyes now up front from Chloe Rose, the second spot, and Guns Blazing, and Taylor's Chrome on the outside. In between horses next is Malibu Beauty. She's only about 3 off the lead. Journey to the Moon lingers back of the pack early, and Targe on the outside of her trailing the field. 9 to 10 lengths will cover front to back. Love in Her Eyes sets the tempo, 5.5 out from Guns Blazing. Leads at about a length. Malibu Beauty working closer from third position. Chloe Rose in that second group as well while saving ground. Taylor's Chrome will track out of the clear, and it's Journey to the Moon. Only about 4.5 from the front now, and Targe as they pack up. Only 6 lengths from front to back. Far turn run. Love in Her Eyes is that leader. Guns Blazing trying to put some pressure on around that turn. Malibu Beauty is next, then Chloe Rose. Here's Journey to the Moon getting interested. Journey to the Moon. Just in behind the leaders, about 3 to close in now, and Targe and Taylor's Chrome has dropped out to last. They're at the top of the stretch now. And on the outside, Malibu Beauty sweeping, but here's Journey to the Moon farthest out. Journey to the Moon, Malibu Beauty. Guns Blazing back third to the inside, still in the thick of things, and then it's Targe trying to pick up a share, but here's Journey to the Moon. Final furlong, and Journey to the Moon is looking good. Pimentel chirps at her, and she looks long gone. Journey to the Moon, just a workout through the final furlong, opening up 5 from Targe in second, and Malibu Beauty. Then Taylor's Chrome picks up late, the far outside. Journey to the Moon, a good-looking winner in the Stronach 5 Leg A here at Laurel Park.